Right? Next topic, that's the transport of gases. Little bit difficult topic. Okay, please try to understand. थोड़ा chemistry जैसा लगेगा आपको. Right? For transport of gases, first of all, blood is required. Right? Blood is the medium of transport for O2 and CO2. Now, oxygen, you know, oxygen that is bind with the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin present in RBC, red blood cells, right? In red blood cell, hemoglobin pigment is present. This hemoglobin pigment carry oxygen, right? Now, so 97% of oxygen is transported by RBC in the blood, right? Blood में देखिए एक होता है cells part, another is a plasma. Cell में particularly RBC for oxygen, right? Oxygen and CO2 के लिए भी हम करेंगे. So one of them cell, that's the RBC, and other part is the plasma. So 97% oxygen is transported with the help of this RBC because it possesses this hemoglobin pigment. One hemoglobin molecule helps to transport 4 oxygen. Hemoglobin का अगर आप structure देखो, in that 4 ion groups are there. And with each one, the oxygen molecule bind. So one hemoglobin can carry 4 oxygen molecule at a time. Now, so 97% of the oxygen is transported by RBC. So जो 3% है, that is by what? Plasma. Oxygen plasma में पता है ना water है, right? In plasma
Yes,
water
ma'am.
is there. So in a dissolved state form, only the 3% oxygen is transferred through the plasma, right? याद रखना, in maximum oxygen that is transported by the RBC of blood, only 3% that transported by the plasma, right? How that we will see next. Another thing, that's for the CO2. CO2 in which way it can transfer or transport?
Through plasma in dissolved form.
Okay, see, plasma as well as RBC also involved. We will see that. See, now we are talking for CO2, right? CO2, for that, maximum 70% of CO2 that is transported in the form of bicarbonate. In the form of what? Bicarbonate. Bicarbonate में पता है HCO3 आता है. Now you will have to see that HCO3 में एक CO2 है, right? H2O plus CO2 combine and form this bicarbonate. Okay, so remember that 70% CO2, maximum CO2 is transported in the form of bicarbonates. Next, 20 to 25%. 20 to 25% CO2 is transported by RBC. Okay, red blood cell in which hemoglobin pigment is there, that also helps in to transport CO2, right? That we will see how this can help in to transport CO2, right? आपने अब तक क्या learn किया? It helps in transport of O2, but now understand it can also help in transport of CO2 also. So first, in form of bicarbonate, maximum 70%, then 20 to 25% by RBCs, and remaining 7% like oxygen that dissolve in a plasma, right? Dissolve state through the plasma, it can easily translocate in the form of carbonic acid. बोलिए, इतना फर्स्ट क्लियर है रेशियो? O2 97 RBC, 3% plasma. CO2 70% bicarbonate, 20 to 25% RBC, and 7% that's the dissolved stat through plasma. Is it clear?
Yes, I'm clear.
Right. अरे वीडियो ऑन तो कीजिए. I want to see you on. Right. Good. चलिए खुश. Okay. वंदना, हेतवी. Now, अभी good morning, huh? Right? So, now the next thing that one line that you have to remember to understand this topic. Hemoglobin molecule has more affinity towards carbon monoxide, right? Then, see, hemoglobin molecule has more affinity. This is one of the fact that towards the carbon monoxide than O2 and CO2. Hemoglobin molecule has more affinity towards carbon monoxide than O2 and CO2. Right? Now, next one more thing, that fetal hemoglobin, you know that baby that grows inside the womb of the mother, right? So in that case, fetal hemoglobin is formed. Here the maternal tissues are there. Now, so fetal hemoglobin actually has more affinity towards the oxygen. Fetal hemoglobin has more affinity for which one? Oxygen. Compared to which one? Mother hemoglobin, or you can say that maternal hemoglobin. ये लॉजिकल, ये नीट में एक बार ये क्वेश्चन आया था, राइट? मैटरनल हीमोग्लोबिन हैज मोर or maternal hemoglobin has less affinity for oxygen compared to fetal hemoglobin, right? Or simply fetal hemoglobin has more affinity for oxygen. Understand कि दोनों के पास क्या है? Hemoglobin, right? Both have hemoglobin molecule. Now, both that hemoglobin that helps in what? Carry the oxygen. Mother में से जो the mother, right? In that the oxygen is transferred. अगर दोनों का एफिनिटी सेम होगा, देन मदर हीमोग्लोबिन जो है, मैटरनल हीमोग्लोबिन कैन नॉट बी गिव देयर हीमोग्लोबिन टू फीटल. यस और नो? इफ सेम एफिनिटी, सेम अट्रैक्शन इज देयर फॉर ऑक्सीजन, but fetal hemoglobin needs this, fetal required this, so that's why always remember fetal hemoglobin has more oxygen affinity compared to which one? Maternal hemoglobin. तभी क्या होगा, जैसे ही यहाँ पे मैटरनल हीमोग्लोबिन का ऑक्सीजन होगा, that will transfer to the fetal because fetal has a more attraction towards this hemoglobin, right? So remember this fact that fetal hemoglobin has more affinity towards oxygen than maternal hemoglobin, right? Now, hemoglobin, as you know, is a red colored iron containing pigment present that is present in the RBC. Human RBCs, can you tell me, nucleated or enucleated? In human RBCs, nucleus present, absent, what?
Not present.
Write down your answer in chat box. Okay, yes. Enucleated, right? See, whenever oxygen, now we are going to learn that how the oxygen is transported. And okay, remember each and every step. कहीं पे भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, please let me inform so I can repeat this thing, right? Now, oxygen when binds to the hemoglobin, oxygen when binds to the hemoglobin, together it will form oxyhemoglobin compound. Together it form what? Oxyhemoglobin compound. Okay, when O2 plus Hb that form that compound we call oxyhemoglobin, right? Now to understand this thing, right, ये equation ऐसा होता है actually. Hemoglobin can bind to oxygen only in this form HHB. ये H कहाँ से आया? So hemoglobin plus H plus, okay, जो blood में already present होता है, RBC में है, right? H plus ion. So H plus hemoglobin both first bind to each other and convert into which form? HHB. That we call hemoglobinic acid. This one we call HHB को क्या बोलते हैं? Hemoglobinic acid. Now, in this form only, that oxygen HHB now that binds with oxygen and form oxyhemoglobinic compound HHbO2, right? ये actual reaction है, right? But in your book this thing is not given. But remember H plus ions are required for that. So we go with directly that Hb plus O2 that forms oxyhemoglobin, right? Now understand this thing कि यहाँ पे alveoli है, right? Last time हमने वो discuss किया था ना, that entire that double circulation के साथ. यहाँ पे heart है, यहाँ पे tissues आएंगे, cells. Show that pic. Oxyhemoglobin basically याद रखो, that's the hemoglobin plus oxygen that binds and form oxyhemoglobin compound. Now, oxygen exactly you find where? So exactly oxygen जो है, right? Maximum when this deoxygenated blood through the pulmonary artery. Just a second. See this picture, right? See. Now, when this deoxygenated blood that reach to this alveoli, right? So, understand that deoxygenated blood में तो RBCs तो होंगे ही. RBCs has hemoglobin, right? At that time, what happened over here when gaseous exchange process occurs? See, first for transportation, exchange of gases is required. So whenever exchange of gases process occur, when O2 enter into this blood, right? O2 enter into blood. So oxygen exactly when it enters into blood, it binds with what? Hemoglobin. Yes or no? So at the lung surface, or you can say that this one is a which surface? Respiratory surface. When the gaseous exchange, see gaseous exchange process occur at the two surface. Can you make out over here and here? At this two particular stage, the gaseous exchange process occurs. See, from this part, that CO2 enter into alveoli and O2 enter into blood. And here O2 from the blood to cells and from the cells to CO2 into blood. At these two positions, gaseous exchange process occurs. So this one you call respiratory surface. Okay, this one you called which surface? Respiratory surface. And this one we called tissue surface. Right? So two surfaces are there at which the gaseous exchange process occur. One is a respiratory, other is a tissue surface. Right? Now you will have to tell me, huh? I will try to make it easy. That oxygen when enter into this blood, so into the blood in RBC hemoglobin is there, and with the hemoglobin oxygen bind and HbO2 form, right? HbO2 form. Now, so hemoglobin over here, see hemoglobin oxygen and CO2 के लिए क्या होता है पता है? If CO2 concentration more, so hemoglobin go with CO2. If O2 concentration more, hemoglobin can go with the oxygen. So at this surface, when oxygenation process occur, so oxygen ratio obviously high compared to CO2. Yes or no? Oxygen ratio is high compared to CO2. So that's why oxygen, hemoglobin here captured what? Oxygen. Hemoglobin can bind with O2 plus as well as CO2. But who will decide? What thing is decide कि अभी hemoglobin oxygen के पास जाएगा और CO2? Concentration. If more concentration of O2, hemoglobin go with that. If more concentration of CO2, hemoglobin go with CO2. Right? Now, so here oxyhemoglobin complex form, can I say that first of all, at the respiratory surface, Hb plus O2 combine and HbO2 form oxyhemoglobin compound. Right? So oxyhemoglobin compound formation occur at which site? Respiratory surface. Right? Now imagine in this format, in HbO2 format first, that enter into this left auricle to left ventricle, and it ultimately reach over here at the tissue site. Tissue needs oxygen, yes or no? Tissue needs oxygen. So HbO2 में से अभी क्या होना पड़ेगा? Oxygen को separate. Right? Do you know? See over here. In tissues, okay? In tissues, that O2 concentration, टिश्यूज में ऑक्सीजन का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन क्या होता है 40 एंड CO2 का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन क्या होता है 45. राइट CO2 का क्या होता है 45. नाउ one thing is there, one thing that's the certain conditions are there at the tissues that helps in to dissociation of oxyhemoglobin compound. Right? Certain conditions are there that helps in to dissociation of oxyhemoglobin compound. Remember, here the conditions are different, here the conditions are different. Here the conditions helps in what? To formation of HbO2 at respiratory surface. At this tissue surface, this HbO2 again break down into Hb and O2. आरबीसी में ही ये ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है HbNO2. सो जैसे ही O2 सेपरेट हो गया, HbNO2 सेपरेट हो गया, O2 now can easily enter into what? This tissue. So at tissue surface, remember oxyhemoglobin compound breakdown. At respiratory surface, oxyhemoglobin compound formation. बोलिए क्लियर है? All of you switch on your video now. यहाँ पे अभी जो हीमोग्लोबिन बाकी रहेगा, दैट हीमोग्लोबिन कैरीज व्हाट, CO2, जो टिश्यूज में से ब्लड में आएगा, राइट, that we will see in CO2 transportation. Just now we focus on this only hemoglobin, oxygen transport. Okay, so to understand this oxygen transport, first remember that hemoglobin plus oxygen bind to form oxyhemoglobin compound. Oxyhemoglobin compound forms where? At respiratory surface, and this compound breaks into again Hb and O2, that at the tissue surface. From that oxygen enter into cells, right? बोलिए, अब तक इसमें कोई डाउट है तो बोलो. In this part, if you have doubt, you can tell me. Right, it seems this thing is clear. We can go ahead. Each hemoglobin molecule, as I told you, in that the ions are there, 4 ions, so it can carry maximum 4 molecules of oxygen, right? Now, binding of oxygen with hemoglobin is related to what? Primary pressure of partial pressure of oxygen, right? Partial pressure of oxygen, partial pressure of CO2, H plus ion, and temperature. These are the 4 conditions. These are the 4 conditions. Now, to form oxyhemoglobin compound, right? To form oxyhemoglobin compound over here, can I say that partial pressure of oxygen is high? Next,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
at the same case, partial pressure of CO2 is less, right? Now in this oxygenated blood that you have to focus. So oxygen level increase, CO2 level goes down. Next, one more thing, that H plus ion concentration that decrease. H plus ion concentration decrease, meaning it creates more acidic condition or basic? Bolo, pH point of view.
Basic.
Less
Basic.
H plus. Yes, that's the basic, right? Because यहाँ पे जो H plus होंगे वो किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं पता है? H plus that binds with the Hb and HHB formation में, and with that oxygen bind, जो मैंने earlier आपको equation बताया था, like that. So H plus ion concentration decrease, PCO2 decrease, PO2 increase, and over here even temperature is less compared to the tissue surface. 4 conditions are there, right? 4 conditions. Partial pressure of oxygen at respiratory surface, that high, CO2 low, H plus ion concentration again low, and temperature भी low. In short, आप याद रखो, PO2 high है, बाकी 3 low. At which surface? Respiratory. And this conditions favors the formation of oxyhemoglobin compound at this surface, respiratory, right? So formation of oxyhemoglobin condition required this thing: high PO2, low PCO2, less H plus, less temperature. Now, next, at the tissue surface over here, where oxyhemoglobin compound breakdown. So can you tell me here, partial pressure of oxygen is high or low?
Low.
Low.
That will be reduced na. So partial pressure of oxygen low. CO2
High.
High.
tissues में metabolic activities होते हैं, much more metabolic activities, and due to that temperature also
High.
right? And more H plus, because यहाँ पे H plus breakdown हो जाएंगे ना पूरा compound, that HB, H plus and O2 जो original form है. So that's why high H plus also, right? High H plus, high PCO2, high temperature. PO2 क्या है? Low. राइट। जो रेस्पिरेटरी सरफेस पे जिसका लो था वो यहाँ पे हाई होगा, जिसका हाई था यहाँ पे इसका लो। This conditions favors what? Breakdown of oxyhemoglobin compound. Breakdown, or you can say that dissociation of oxyhemoglobin compound. बोलिए, पहले इतना क्लियर है? Formation of oxyhemoglobin compound, then
Yes,
breakdown of
ma'am.
or dissociation of oxyhemoglobin compound, right? This topic is very, very important, these factors. Right? Now, this thing clearly indicates that what? Oxygen gets bound to hemoglobin in the lung surface or respiratory surface and gets dissociate at the tissue surface. Now, every 100 ml of oxygenated blood, अगर हम ये blood जो है oxygenated blood उसको analyze करिए, right? 100 ml blood सिर्फ ले लीजिए, 100 ml oxygenated blood. When we analyze, then we can get in that 5 ml oxygen. 100 ml में कितना होता है? 5 ml oxygen, right? So 100 ml of oxygenated blood can deliver 5 ml of oxygen to the tissues under normal physiological conditions, right? Now, on the basis of this information, now we are going to try to understand one of the graph, right? One more time, just for revision, right? Quickly write down your answer. Formation of oxyhemoglobin compound at where? Video on karo all of you. Correct. Respiratory surface, right? Or lung surface, respiratory, both are correct. Next, dissociation of oxyhemoglobin compound at where? Correct. Dissociation at the tissue surface. Next, at the respiratory surface, certain factors are there which responsible for a formation of this oxyhemoglobin. For that, partial pressure of oxygen high, PO2 high, right? And which three should be low? Yes, CO2, then temperature. Yes, next H plus, correct, very good. CO2, temperature, H plus, these three should be low, right? Exactly opposite condition hoga at the tissue surface for dissociation of oxyhemoglobin, right? Now, in this graph, see over here on this x-axis, right? That just give me a second. Yes, now see this graph which is given in your textbook. Partial pressure of oxygen in mmHg on this x-axis. Y-axis पे क्या है? Hemoglobin. Percentage saturation of hemoglobin with oxygen. Right? Suppose understand ये जो है वो standard graph है. यहाँ पे जो दिया है that is the standard graph. Right? Normal condition, normal physiological condition, maximum efficiency with that. So suppose एक्चुअली यहाँ पे ये कंसिडर करना है ABC की जगह पे 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100, right? Now, so suppose that consider when partial pressure of oxygen that is 20 mmHg, partial pressure of oxygen that is 20 mmHg. So how much hemoglobin or saturation we can get? 30 over here,
30.
right? Then next आप 40 के लिए suppose find out कीजिए. 40 के लिए अगर है then
Around 70.
yes, around 70, right? Then over here 90 के लिए find out कीजिए. 90 के लिए exact
100 sir.
यहाँ पे एक्चुअली ऐसा दिख रहा है, अदरवाइज ओके आप अगर आपके टेक्स्ट बुक
Around 100.
हाँ अराउंड द 100 दैट इज एक्चुअली 97%, राइट? रिमेंबर अर्लियर आई हैव टोल्ड यू with the hemoglobin 97% oxygen that is transported by hemoglobin, right? Now so ये मैक्सिमम है, फिर इससे आगे आप कितना भी इंक्रीज करो ना वो ग्राफ ऐसे ही रहेगा स्टेटिक. Okay, so this one is a standard graph to understand the partial pressure of oxygen with hemoglobin saturation. Now understand ये ग्राफ को कैसे अंडरस्टैंड करना है. You know now the formation of oxyhemoglobin and dissociation of oxyhemoglobin, right? When partial pressure of oxygen is low, partial pressure of oxygen is low, right? So can you tell me ये लेफ्ट साइड है, दिस वन इज अ लेफ्ट साइड, दिस वन इज अ राइट साइड. देखते हैं अभी अब फिजिक्स का कितना आता है आपको ग्राफ का, राइट? ये राइट साइड है, लेफ्ट साइड है. दिस थिंग इंडिकेट्स के दिस मच दैट्स द ऑक्सी हीमोग्लोबिन कंपाउंड एट स्टैंडर्ड लेवल फॉर्मेशन, राइट? नाउ व्हेन PO2 लेवल here 20, 40, 60, 80, when PO2 level decrease, right, conditions are certain not favorable, not at a standard condition. So this graph, ये जो S shape है sigmoid over here, that will be shift towards right side or left side. When decreases left side.
Yes ma'am, left side.
Okay, Jugal correct. Now understand. चलिए यहाँ पे 20 है, राइट? स्टैंडर्ड में आपको कितना मिलता है 20 में एट दिस लेवल? दिस मच, दैट्स द 30. yes or no? Oxyhemoglobin formation. But when conditions are not favorable, then what happen? Below the 30 you can get the oxyhemoglobin molecule, yes or no? 30 is the standard one. But if conditions are not favorable, below the 30 you will get oxyhemoglobin. So this graph, first of all, remember when conditions are not favorable, graph shifting towards the right side. Okay, Jugal and others are correct. Graph shifting towards the right side. देखिए अभी आप यहाँ पे सपोज 20 के लिए फाइंड आउट करिए तो क्या हो रहा है. 20 के लिए ये पॉइंट पे ये आ रहा है, राइट? और सपोज आपको 30 के लिए चाहिए जो ऑलरेडी स्टैंडर्ड में था, राइट? यहाँ पे 30 के लिए कैन यू मेक आउट मोर ऑक्सीजन इज रिक्वायर्ड? श्रेया बोलो.
હા મેમ.
બરાબર છે ને ફિઝિક્સ થોડું મારું?
ના મેમ, તમારું તો પરફેક્ટ જ.
ના, right? So partial pressure of oxygen, remember partial pressure of oxygen is decrease, right? Partial pressure of oxygen decrease, so we can say that CO2 increase and other conditions. So conditions when we can say that simply when graph shifted towards this right side, when PO2 level decrease, right? And if more partial pressure of oxygen, then graph shifted towards the which side? Left side. When more PO2 level is there, then this graph shifted towards the which side? Left side, like this. So suppose आपको 30 वाला चाहिए, only this much partial pressure of oxygen is required, right? So when conditions are more favorable, remember, right? Conditions are more favorable, factors are favorable, then this graph, this sigmoid curve shift to the left. And when conditions are unfavorable, then it shift towards the right side. पहले इतना clear है? Shifting left, right. Please let me inform.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. चलो. रुद्र, दीक्षा, फातिमा, खुशी, आर्ची. Right. Lalo. Now, so when the partial pressure of oxygen, can I say that now? Okay, when conditions are not favorable, means partial pressure of oxygen when decreases. And here partial pressure of oxygen increases. Right? So this left side and here the right side. Which one shows the formation of oxyhemoglobin? When left and right, that shifting is there, which one shows the formation of oxyhemoglobin? Yes, we have learned a condition, PO2 high, PCO2 low, H plus low, temperature low. So when the graph shift over there, left side, when conditions are favorable, factors are favorable, right? That shows association of or formation of HPO2. Okay. And this one, when PO2 low, this thing indicates what? Here the factors are not favorable. Dissociation of O2, dissociation of HBO2. ये आपको ग्राफ पे से प्रिडिक्ट करना आना चाहिए, राइट? ग्राफ का एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं दिया है इन योर बुक, just given that a sigmoid curve is obtained when percentage saturation of hemoglobin with O2 is plotted against the oxygen, right? बोलिए, ग्राफ में किसी को ट्रबल है, नहीं समझ में आया है ऐसा कुछ?
ना मैम, क्लियर.
Good. What about others?
Clear, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
Clear, ma'am.
Right. So this much you have to remember for oxygen transport, right? Oxygen transport in that O2 transport, for that remember this much, that 97% transported by the lung, by the RBC, and only 3% by the plasma, right? Oxygen transportation कौन से direction में होगा? Lung to tissue, right? Here HbO2 form and here HbO2 breakdown. Clear? Remember the 4 factors for this one also. And one line that 100 ml of oxygenated blood can deliver 5 ml oxygen to the tissue. बोलिए, इतना लर्न कर पाओगे for transport of O2? Right. Now next. Next we are going to learn that transport of CO2. ये थोड़ा difficult है, right? Very little bit. Transport of CO2. Quickly, can you tell me 70% CO2 that is transported in the form of 70% CO2 is transported. कार्बोहाइड्रेट किसने लिखा ये? कौन था? वेट, अभी तो चेक करना ही पड़ेगा.
मैम हुआ तो
गालो
हाँ
तने શું કહું ગાલો? બાયકાર્બોનેટ ને?
हाँ
આવી મિસ્ટેક નહીં ચાલે. બાયકાર્બોનેટ, રાઈટ? CO2. Next, 7% in which form? Yes, by plasma, correct, in dissolved form, right? And 20 to 25% RBC with hemoglobin. Okay, चलिए now correct, इतना याद है. CO2 का ट्रांसपोर्ट अगर हम देखें, see, one is a lung to tissue, right? Lung to tissue, oxygen transport. Tissue to lung, CO2 transport, right? Tissue to lung, CO2 transport. Understand now. अगर ऑक्सीजन के लिए हमने लर्न किया ना, in that we have learned that for the transportation of oxygen, compounds form over here at the lung surface and break down at the tissue surface. Now for CO2, exactly opposite. Compounds form at the tissue surface for CO2 transport and break at the lung surface. Right? Now, in this format, now we are going to learn the first one, that CO2 can combine with or join with hemoglobin. Hemoglobin में group है that you call amino group. Hemoglobin में group है that's in their structure that you call amino group. So CO2, as I told you, CO2 can combine with hemoglobin. Exactly which part of hemoglobin? That amino group. Now, that converts into carb amino hemoglobin. Carba amino hemoglobin, that you call that compound name. When CO2 plus hemoglobin join with each other, it will form carb amino hemoglobin. Right? ये होता है इसमें HbNHCOOH, ये इसका कंपाउंड का नेम है. इसको आप कार्बा अमाइनो हीमोग्लोबिनिक एसिड भी बोल सकते हो. Okay. Now, so can you tell me these compounds form at which surface? चलो बोलो.
Tissue.
Write down your answer in chat box. Shreya, you also, huh? Right, tissue. Breakdown कहाँ पे होगा? Lung surface, correct. Right? Now imagine कि tissues में, right, in the tissues this compound is formed, carba amino hemoglobin. Sorry, at the tissue surface in a blood, because blood में hemoglobin है ना RBC में, so that hemoglobin, when CO2 from the tissue enter into the blood, form this thing. Now this type of blood, when reach to the alveoli surface, respiratory surface, over there breakdown occur. Again reverse reaction. वहां पे क्या हो जाएगा? From the carbamine hemoglobin, CO2 and Hb get separated. See? At this point, right, when CO2 enter into the blood, blood में hemoglobin है, right? Hemoglobin ने क्या कर दिया है? देखिए ये point में ऑक्सीजन को liberate कर दिया. So now the hemoglobin molecules are free. So that hemoglobin now helps in transfer of what? CO2. Right? So ये जो है CO2 को Hb and CO2 combine and form carbamino hemoglobin compound. And this type of blood that reach to the which surface? Respiratory. यहाँ पे exactly क्या होगा? ये compound का breakdown. so Hb plus CO2 get separated. उसमें से CO2 कहाँ पे चला जाएगा? alveoli. Hb again free हो गया into the blood. Can you tell me now this Hb helps in what? बोलो. At respiratory surface now this Hb helps in what?
Association with oxygen.
What?
Association with oxygen.
Yes. It forms what? Oxyhemoglobin compound. Correct. Right? So this hemoglobin that binds with the oxygen over here and helps in oxyhemoglobin compound. फिर ऐसे ही यहाँ पे oxyhemoglobin आएगा टिश्यू पे, वो ब्रेक हो जाएगा जिसमें से O2 टिश्यू में चला जाएगा. Again free Hb is there. This free Hb binds with the CO2, carboamino hemoglobin form. This carboamino hemoglobin reach to this tissue surface over here, break down. From that CO2 liberate out, enter into alveoli. First type clear? How the CO2 transportation occur in carboamino hemoglobin form? Right. Now, second, that in bicarbonates form, bicarbonates in dissolved form, right? For that the reaction like this, that CO2 plus water, you know in plasma water is there, right? CO2 and water that both react with each other and form H2CO3, carbonic acid, which is highly unstable compound. And this H2CO3 that break down into immediately H plus and HCO3 minus. Right? Now, see, HCO3 minus kya hai? Carbonic acid form is there, right? This one, that's the H plus is there. So in a dissolved form, remember in a dissolved form, actually dissolved form में कितना दिया है? Only 7%. CO2 can easily dissolve in water, right? So अगर easily dissolve हो रहा है तो CO2 water in first it has to be that soluble in water and in this format only can be transport. But ऐसा नहीं होता है. Why? Because can you make out over here when CO2H2O form, it forms H2CO3 and this H2CO3 is a highly unstable compound which immediately dissociate into these two compounds. So into the blood in plasma gradually क्या हो जाएगा? H plus H plus H plus. आप imagine करो कि suppose 100% CO2 is transported in this way. So lots of amount of H plus ion concentration increasing. And if more H plus ion then pH, more H plus ion then pH,
Low.
Acidic.
acidic, right? Decreases, pH decreases, that acidic. ब्लड का पीएच पता है आपको क्या है? 7.4. ब्लड पीएच दैट इज 7.4. राइट? सो इमेजिन करिए 7.4 means slightly basic blood का pH है, and if this way suppose 100% CO2 is transport in this way, then lots of H plus increase and that leads to highly acidic condition, and that thing can become fatal for that person. So that's why only 7%, remember that CO2 can transport in this dissolved form. बोलिए, reason clear हुआ? Why only 7%?
मैम एक बार फरीથી रिपीट करो ना.
See, 7% why? Because when CO2 in a dissolved form, right? Dissolved form means in plasma water is there, CO2 mixed with the water form carbonic acid. This carbonic acid highly unstable, so it dissociates into H plus HCO3 minus. So if more H plus H plus H plus ion increases in a plasma, that leads to blood pH shift from 7.4 to highly acidic. 2 to 3 हो जाता है if this thing is happen. Then with this condition, or this condition actually can become fatal for that person. Right? That's why only 7%, very few CO2 molecule transport with the help of this dissolved form. Clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Now, over here that see CO2 is carried by the hemoglobin carboaminohemoglobin compound by 20 to 25%, right? Next, remember this thing, that one of the enzyme, that name carbonic anhydrase. Carbonic anhydrase, right? Carbonic anhydrase enzyme that is present in RBC, red blood cell, as well as plasma. Carbonic anhydrase enzyme present in red blood cell as well as what? Plasma. Right? Now, but much more this enzyme present in carbonic anhydrase enzyme present in high quantity in RBC. In plasma, right? Very minute quantity of this enzyme is present. Very minute quantity. Okay, same enzyme present in plasma as well as RBC. But RBC contain high concentration, plasma contain very less concentration. Right? And this enzyme is required for what? This CO2 plus H2O, that formation of H2CO3 to H plus and HCO3 minus. To carry out this reaction, carbonic anhydrase is required. Now, H2O for water. Now you can understand कि imagine करिए आप just के plasma में, right? In plasma, lots of amount of water is there. When CO2 enter, देखिए ये क्या है? Blood capillary, right? Over here the cells are there. From the cell CO2 enter into blood. ये RBC है, cells है. So CO2 पहले तो किस में चले जाएंगे? प्लाज्मा में. फिर प्लाज्मा टू सेल्स, आरबीसी में हेल्प जाते हैं ना हीमोग्लोबिन के बाइंड करने के लिए, राइट? सो प्लाज्मा में जस्ट इमेजिन व्हेन CO2 एंटर and if high concentration of this enzyme present in the plasma, then it leads to what? जैसे ही CO2 आएगा, it quickly converts into formation of this thing, right? And H plus ion concentration फिर increase होता जाएगा. That leads to the fatal condition. But ऐसा नहीं होता. Only 7% by the dissolved state. Why? Because enzyme present in a very low concentration. And you know, to speed up the reaction, to increase the rate of reaction, enzymes are required. Right? So, in a plasma, in a dissolved state form, the CO2 transportation process occur at a very low rate. Because enzyme is exactly, we can say that negligible or very less quantity of this enzyme is there. Right? Now, at the tissue surface, right, where CO2 level is high, so that CO2 diffuse into this plasma and RBC. Plasma में वो क्या form करता है? This HCO3 minus and H plus, right? In this form only, okay, in this form only, that low, okay, in this form, Okay, before that, one thing over here, this HCO3 minus, that indicates what? Bicarbonates. That indicates bicarbonates, right? HCO3 minus. This HCO3 minus that combine with sodium और पोटेशियम. प्लाज्मा में है तो सोडियम, सेल के अंदर है, आरबीसी के अंदर है तो पोटेशियम, right? Inside the cell potassium is more, outside the cell sodium is there more. So they react with this and form what? NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate. फिर KHCO3, potassium bicarbonate. ये structures form होते हैं, not given in your textbook but for your information के exactly ये format में CO2 transport होता है, right? So these bicarbonates are there. These bicarbonates reacts with the sodium in plasma, potassium in RBC and forms this compound. And this compound, when it reach to the, ये सब कहाँ पे हुआ? Tissue surface पे. Now when this compound reach, okay, bicarbonate compound reach to the what? That respiratory surface. So respiratory surface में ये दो compounds का breakdown हो जाता है. And when the breakdown occur, from that CO2 molecules get liberate. दोनों में ये जो CO3 है उसमें एक CO2 है, right? So that CO2 get liberate, means liberate from this compound and enter into alveoli. So at the alveolar site where PCO2 is low, the reaction proceeds even in the, okay, पहले इतना clear हुआ NHCO3 KHCO3 वाला. Sodium bicarbonate, potassium bicarbonate, that compounds form in a blood, sodium in plasma, potassium in RBC. When this compound reach to the respiratory surface, lung, over that dissociation occur that compound and release CO2 from that. Now, one more thing is there. So by that way, okay, by this way what happened? One more thing, के जो dissolve state में है, right? Dissolve state में क्या था? H2O plus CO2, H2CO3, H plus and HCO3 minus, right? Dissolve state में भी तो CO2 transfer होता है. So exactly in this form only 7% है, याद रखना. Exactly in this form, right? The CO2 is remain into the blood. Now, next is what? That at the respiratory, ये tissue में form हुआ. Now, at the tissue surface, this thing is formed. It again convert into H2CO3. And H2CO3 again dissociate into what? H2OCO2. It's a reversible reaction, right? H2CO3 can convert into this also. H2CO3 can convert into this also. So tissue surface पे ये compound में form हो जाता है H2CO3. And respiratory surface पे H2CO3 converts into which one? H2O plus CO2. So फिर इसमें से CO2 alveoli में चला जाएगा and then it release outside through exhalation, right? Remember ये किसके लिए हुआ? 7% dissolved state. Mainly जो bicarbonates होते हैं वो किस में convert हो जाते हैं? That's sodium bicarbonate और potassium bicarbonate. So that's why 70 to 75% bicarbonate. Sorry. Okay. 70% directly, that's a bicarbonate. 20 to 25% carbaminohemoglobin, and 7% that's the dissolved state. In this way, the oxygen get transported. So now when we collect 100 ml deoxygenated blood, then we can analyze or get this thing that only 4 ml CO2 is present. ऑक्सीजन के लिए क्या था? 100 ml ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड, तो कितना मिलता था? 5 ml ऑक्सीजन, राइट? whereas 100 ml ब्लड में से आप 100 ml डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड को व्हेन स्टडी करते हो, then you will get 4 ml CO2 in this. बोलिए, क्लियर है? 4 ml CO2 that reach to the alveoli. With this, I have completed this topic, that transport of gases. Any doubt in this part?
No, ma'am, clear.
Sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, ma'am.